And that's actually a really good point, is there's generally two paths. So there's testing, and then there's kind of two paths that you can take from there. And one is toward documentation and technical work, where you come closer to being an engineer, you come closer to being, an advisor or a technical writer, something like that. And then there's the management path. Because QA has huge teams, because QA connects teams across the world. I have multiple teams that are working cross-continent right now. You need to be able to manage that well, and you need good management discipline for it. So that is also always available. Those are the two main paths. And then if you're looking to get into design or engineering or become a producer, you are adjacent to all of those roles. So if you say you have a BA in engineering, this was the most common path in the past, you end up becoming a dev tester, and then you end up becoming an engineer because that company knows your work, they know you do well. And not many people will glamorize QA, but everyone will then later stand on their career and say, I put 2 years into QA, as a way to show that they know the like nuts and bolts of the industry. You'll always hear that when you talk to producers, where they'll say like, I spent time in QA. And you actually see a difference with those people as well, because they understand what it's like when you're looking at all the problems. You're looking at all the underbelly of the game. And so it is a really good way for you to see the gaming industry, but I caution people who are looking to become a designer or an engineer to rely on QA to get them into the industry, because it's not like you get a QA job and suddenly you're, the clouds part and you're given a job as a designer. You still need to have like a good portfolio. You need to understand what those requirements are. And then QA becomes a way to guarantee that you're in a space where that role will be needed, right? So if you become a QA tester at Ubisoft, that makes it a lot easier for you to then apply for Ubisoft designer jobs. It's not
Right.
the QA experience that makes you a designer.